Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Who was the first president? George Washington. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. Who vetoes bills? The President. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy.